Live from the Ali Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 11 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Division I Basketball Playoffs, presented by Farmers Insurance. Tonight, in the opening round of the Division I Girls Playoffs, your number 8 seed Nevada Union Miners take on the number 9 seed, the Tracy Bulldogs. One team will advance into the second round and face the number 1 seed Kennedy. The other, their season will come to an end, so don't you dare go anywhere. We've got Lady Miner basketball right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the playoffs have arrived at the Ali Gymnasium, and it's the Lady Miners who get to enjoy the home cooking tonight for one final time this season as they prepare to make their playoff run on their road to Arco Arena, and they take on the Tracy Bulldogs. Good evening, everybody. Wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations, I'm Gil Dominguez, along with the Big M himself, Marty Mortensen, welcoming you to tonight's telecast. Our producer and director today inside the truck will be Maverick King. And, of course, the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team is on hand for our third playoff game in a row. And, Marty, before we get started, I want to make a mention of the disclaimer that everybody saw at the top of our telecast about the passing of Dr. Kent Smith. Kent Smith was a great friend of ours. We're dedicating this program to him tonight and honoring all the work that he did here in Grass Valley for community television. Everybody at Touchdown Productions sends our deepest sympathies to the Smith family and everybody in the community who loved Kent. He was an awesome dude. He was a friend to everybody, and certainly a friend of ours and an inspiration here at Touchdown Productions and the Game of the Week telecast. So, Kent, this one's for you, buddy. And you know, Marty, Kent really would have, he loved the local teams, and he certainly would have liked what he's seen so far.
Well, you're absolutely right, Gil, and he certainly would like what we have seen the last few days, as you just mentioned, as the Lady Hillman totally dominated the Dixon Rams 67-43 in our first game to move into tonight's second round action. And yesterday we saw a whale of a basketball game as the 12th seed Christian Brothers Falcons upset the 5th seeded Bear River Bruins by a score of 59-50. So we've seen Division III and Division IV action in the last few nights, and tonight we get to see the Division I school in our area, the Nevada Union Lady Miners.
So as the teams continue to warm up here at the Ali, we'll take our first break of the evening, and when we come back, we'll talk to Lady Miner coach John McDaniel, and then get ready for the player introductions and to tip it off right after we remind you that this exclusive coverage of Lady Miner basketball is being underwritten tonight by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers knows the requirements for a beautiful home, and it all begins with a good foundation. Hanson Brothers specializes in site preparation, along with the installation of underground utilities and septic systems. Next, you add drainage, driveways, and concrete patios, and finish it off with topsoils and garden enhancements. Now that's a beautiful home. Built with the help of Hanson Brothers Construction, HBE Rentals, and Hanson Brothers in Colfax, where no project is too small.
Soft Answers. Dallas Wivholm is your local computer genius, and he specializes in computer software management, design, and consulting. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is your best friend your computer system has ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems and where time is of the essence. So make your computer and your computer system your friend again with the help of Dallas Wivholm and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
And by the Hills Flat Lumber Company, now is the time to personalize your home and add some color to your life with paints and stains from the Hills Flat Lumber Company. Only Hills Flat carries the Pro Line Supreme Paint line for both interior and exterior jobs. They offer custom color mixing, computer matching, and their rental department has all the paint equipment that you'll ever need. Remember, delivery is available 7 days a week because the Pardinis know your work never ends. It's at the Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and in Grass Valley, so shop where the pros shop at the Hills Flat Lumber Company.
Grass Valley Glass, Shauna Marty, and NU football alumnus Curtis Solwin specialize in everything glass, and we mean everything. From vanity mirrors to replacement windows for your home, tabletops, or just a piece of glass for some picture frames you might have hanging around the house. Grass Valley Glass has the experience you need to get the job done right. They even offer one-day service on your auto glass repair at Grass Valley Glass, always supporting NU Sports. And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade plus one of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Gil Dominguez tonight saying thank you for joining us. And be sure to tune in next time as our road to Arco Arena continues with a stop at Colfax High School. We'll see the two-time defending champion and number 1 seed Colfax Falcons take on the number 8 seed Amador Buffaloes in the second round of the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Division 4 playoffs. The winner advances to the semifinals next week and be only one game away from a date at Arco Arena. So remember, it's Colfax versus Amador as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And let's throw it on down to Gil at center court for his interview. Take it away, Gil.
Thanks a lot, Marty. Down here with Coach Don McDaniel. His first playoff game in his first season as head coach. And the first just keep coming for you, John.
And in the first year, everything's a first. So I'm just glad to have the experience now under my belt. And hopefully this game will, give me some experience for the future.
Now, the Tracy Bulldogs, they were here in the gym about a half hour, 45 minutes early. Came in early. They were running. They were doing some drills. Kind of trying to get warmed up here. What were you telling the girls back in your room?
We have to dictate how this game's going to go. We're going to dictate the tempo on the defensive end and turn that into some offense.
Now, you don't know too much about the Tracy Bulldogs.
No, I hardly know anything, just their record pretty much.
So you're going to go in and just play your game, try to be dominant on the defensive end. You got some good weapons.
Yeah, I mean, any given day, we're just going to play our game. We're going to go out there. We play 110% every game. So that's all you can ask. Knowing a little bit more about a team is not going to change how you're going to go out and play.
Now, 8 playing 9, that's not a whole lot of difference there in the seeding pairings. Probably going to be a pretty close game tonight.
You'd expect it. With an 8-9, you really don't know who's supposed to come out on top, And basically, it's who comes out and is ready for a dogfight.
What was the attitude? Were you able to pick up what the attitude was of your girls as they were getting ready?
They were excited, and the seniors were calm. So they've been here before. The juniors, they were trying to get people rallied up, and the seniors were kind of mellow.
Now, a couple of them have been here before. They had a big win last year in the first round. I know they want to get further than the second round. They'll kind of get that second round monkey off their back.
Yeah, Galt was kind of like a basketball graveyard for Nevada Union for a while. And this year we don't play at Galt. So I'm just happy about that. I think it might be a good omen.
Well, you got to get past the first game tonight, and that means the Tracy Bulldogs in the house. Big crowd. You got the band here. Home court advantage in this game. Does that give you a little something extra? Definitely.
In the 8-9 game, you'll take anything you can get, especially home court. So definitely an advantage being here.
All right. Well, listen, congratulations on everything that you've accomplished so far. A couple big wins down the stretch. That had to help.
Yeah, definitely. We had some momentum coming into tonight, so I'm hoping that they continue to play well.
92 points in your last game, man. That was had to be close to a record.
Yeah, in our last 5 games, we've scored a lot of points and played some good defense, and so, it's one of those things. I hope a lid doesn't cover our bucket tonight, since we've, had some luck on the offensive side, so we'll see how it goes tonight.
Well, you just get Coach Murphy to undo the cellophane then.
Yeah, definitely. Get that ladder out.
All right. Thanks a lot, John, and good luck tonight.
Right, thank you.
All right, John McDaniel there as he gets ready readies himself and his team. I was talking to him, Marty, just before we went on air, and he was very nervous in his very first league game here. They had played several games in the preseason, and then when it came around to league time, said he was, for some reason, he was very nervous. Tonight, I asked him if he was as nervous as that night, that first league game. He said no, much more calm tonight. He knows his team a lot better. The team knows him. They're ready to play and ready to move on Saturday against Kennedy, the #1 seed. So we'll see what happens here tonight as we present the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section playoffs on your NorCal Game of the Week. Day 3, Marty.
Yeah, certainly is. Thanks, Gil. Yeah, and I think he was a little bit more relaxed tonight than before. You can tell that. Well, the Nevada Union Miners home court advantage tonight as they come into tonight's game in the 8th-seeded position with a record of 18-8. Tracy comes in and in the 9th seed position, as Gil had talked about with the coach, and they come in with a record of 18 wins and 9 losses overall for the season. Nevada Union averages 58 points a game, and Tracy only averages 50. So if the statistics hold true, it looks like Nevada Union should be able to come out on top, but you just never know, as the tip-off will be in a couple minutes, and then we'll be able to see who does what to whom. And remember that the team that loses tonight goes home for the rest of the season.
That's right, it's all over. And so while we get ready for the drama, let's remind everybody that tonight's exclusive coverage of Lady Minor playoff basketball is being underwritten by the Beam Easy Living Center. The end of the analog era is less than a year away, and the Beam Easy Living Center has been selected as your official local information center for the digital rollout occurring in February of 2009. The Beam Center's professionals know you have a lot of questions on how this government-mandated program will affect your TV enjoyment, and they're ready and qualified to answer all your questions about the upcoming changeover. Just another reason to trust the professionals at the Beam Easy Living Center for all of your electronic needs.
Stand by, Nevada County Hearing Aid Center. What are the signs of a hearing loss? It often comes... What? I think what it is when your wife says, "You're not listening to me." It often comes on gradually, like it did to the famous rock singer and musician Huey Lewis. At the Nevada County Hearing Aid Center, Alan Krosner offers a comprehensive hearing evaluation and carries the new Oticon Delta hearing aid. Never before has a hearing device looked so good and had so much power. The Delta automatically analyzes and adjusts sound, and the Delta Oticon lets Huey Lewis continue to be the best he can be. It's all at Nevada County Hearing Aid Center on Argyle Way, providing professional service with integrity, honesty, and compassion.
And by A to Z A's Hardware, A to Z Garden Center. There's a lot going on at A to Z A's Hardware, and of course Dan Weed and Dan Jr. are always there to help you. But now you can shop online at A2ZSupply.com. A to Z has teamed up with Ace Hardware to bring you the best in quality and selection with thousands of products for you. They specialize in PVC fittings for building PVC structures like greenhouses, furniture, and cold frames, shelving, and more. It's all at Ace A to Z Hardware and Ace Garden Center. And let's pause right here, guys. We'll pick that up later on because we're getting ready for the introductions, Marty.
I think before we do that, they're going to have the singing of our national anthem.
Yeah. And it's going to be Maria Viola once again singing the national anthem for us. And we'll turn on the RF mic here to give us a little extra audio. Big crowd here for both schools tonight.
Will you please rise and honor America as Maria Viola sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red cloud, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Always brings a tear to my eye, Marty.
Nice job by Viola.
America, what a concept.
Maria Viola singing that song. She's a double threat tonight. On the court and at the mic.
From Tracy High School,
So here we go, player introductions.
Ceciline Arabia.
And number 1 right off the bench is going to be number 10, Ceciline Arabia.
Megan Machado.
Next will be Machado. Machado averaging 7.7 per game.
Number 34, Marlene McMillan.
There's the big girl right there, 10.7 for Marlene McMillan. We'll be calling her name a lot. And number 44, Ashley Freitas. Another big threat at 7.4. So actually, Marty, their scoring is pretty balanced all around except for Marlene McMillan. They're all averaging 6-7 points a game. So the offense kind of spread around, but it definitely goes through Marlene McMillan.
Yeah, she looks like the go-to player for these Tracy Bulldogs. Here are your Lady Miners.
Lady Miners led by Cassie Davidson and Caroline Reeves.
5'9" senior, number 33,
Shauna Stefani first went off the bench, averaging 8.6 per game.
Senior, number 30, Maria Viola.
And there's our singer right there, averaging 8.8.
Guard, 5'7", junior, number 23,
Becca DeVere is going to have to really harass them on the defensive side tonight.
5'7", senior, number 21, Cassie Davidson.
And there's the other side of that harassment right there, Marty. Cassie Davidson.
Yeah, she comes in with almost 12 points a game. And there's Caroline Reeves. So there's your starting lineups for both teams.
And coming off the bench, a big whipping, not introduced, is Kristen Woodruff. They'll be bringing her in. Scored a lot of points down low. She's good on the boards and defensively. So look for a big game for Kristen Woodruff tonight as well.
Tonight's officials.
And what a power to have Kristen Woodruff come off the bench like that. That's really a benefit for the Lady Miners.
Yeah, they don't have that big of a squad, but the couple of reserves that they have sitting on the bench to be able to come out and help out like that, that's a big bonus.
Lady Bulldogs already on the court. They want to get this thing going. Lady Miners just breaking their huddle as they go around to shake hands.
And we've got Division I first-round playoff, and here with the call is Gil Dominguez.
Marlene McMillan will do the tip-off honors, and she'll go against Maria Viola. Ball is up. McMillan wins the tip, and we are underway here in the first-round action. Lady Miners versus the Tracy Bulldogs. Tracy working around the outside as both teams they'll be feeling each other out here the first few minutes. Trying to drive around is Arabia.
They're going to have to get a shot off here pretty soon. The clock's running down to 2
There's
seconds.
Machado just passing. Machado gets bailed out by a foul by Davidson.
Yeah, that wasn't even close to getting anywhere near the rim. The shot clock would have expired.
Yeah, and she threw it up. She was about 2 feet past the free throw line, and she kind of ran into Davidson. So Davidson picks up the foul. That'll be her first one. Megan Machado, only a junior, 5'8", makes the first one, gives the Bulldogs the early 1-0 lead. This one no good. Rebound by Davidson. Long pass to Reeves. She'll slow it up. Now she'll go to the center, do her little bunny hop off the side of the glass. No good. Pick it up. Viola, no good. Rebound, Parks Powell. So here's Arabia now on the outside. Little point guard for them. Giving it over to Freitas. Now down in low to Machado. Machado's trapped on the baseline. Swarming defense finally gets it out to Freitas. On her is Stefani. Shot is off the rim, no good. Picked up, though, by Parks Powell. Now there's Arabia on the outside. Slow the action down a little bit, Marty.
Yeah, good defense by the Miners. That's the first time they were able to get the ball inside right there.
There's 3 shots, though, finally blocked by Stefani. Ball's on the floor, now picked up by Viola. Reeves.
Looks like she was fouled underneath the basket.
Down in the baseline, they're going to call traveling on Davidson. So, not too many shots falling here in the 1-0 ball game.
Then they inbound the ball and it goes off the foot of Machado. Well, that's a bad turnover for the Tracy Bulldogs.
So Lady Miners will get the ball as the ball comes into Viola. Now Stefani.
She'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, DeVere slashing through the key. Becca DeVere, one of our players of the game, and you can expect a big hustling defensive stint from her tonight as she sinks her first shot, ties it up 1-0, 1-1. And DeVere has 2 points. Miners not quite pressing, but not giving them a free ride up to the front court. As Machado gets away from Davidson. Davidson creates the turnover as Machado puts her left hand on the ball. So that's the kind of defense I'm talking about, Marty.
Yeah, they're really strong. They proved that the last couple of times we've seen them.
Davidson, there's Viola now. She'll try for the 3. No good. Off the rim. Rebound is going to go to Parks Powell as Arabia has the ball. She calls the play.
They're still unable to get inside, and then they passes the ball, and somebody went to sleep.
Yeah, it was McMillan. Went right through her arms. Davidson now from the outside. 3. And fouled on the 3-point shot. Foul is going to be on Ashley Freitas. So Davidson gets bailed out there. Cassie, the 5'8" senior. And timeout is called now. So Coach Granillo, Miguel Granillo. It's actually a family affair over there, Marty.
I saw that. They've got doing the stats of the.
Yeah, he's got his son coaching with him, Mike Granillo. Leanna Granillo is doing the scoreboard, his wife, and Emma is doing the stats, and their future son-in-law is up there doing camera. So every away game, they all get in the car and follow the Lady Bulldogs. A lot of fun. Davidson calmly sinks that one after the timeout. extends the Miner lead by 2. She can go up by 3 right here. And it's in. And she'll get one more. And she's perfect. 5-1 now, Lady Miners, as DeVere harasses Arabia in the backcourt. They get the ball up, though, to Machado. Now out to Arabia. Arabia, top of the key. She's dribbling around, out to Machado. Machado loses the handle momentarily. Back to Arabia. Three-pointer, no good off the rim. Rebound Stefani to Viola. Up to DeVere. DeVere's going to slow it up. Reeves now down inside to Stefani. Bounce pass over to Viola. Nails down inside now to Stefani. She'll put it up. Finger roll off the rim, no good.
Boy, she took it right to the hoop, had a good look at the rim, and it just rolled around and then fell off.
Yep. Needed one more little revolution. Big three-pointer goes in. Nice shot by Machado.
She's got all 4 of the points for the Tracy Bulldogs.
Now there's Viola. DeVere looked at a 3, pauses momentarily, then fires it. No good. Picked up by Stefani. Viola, no good. Now here's McMillan. She's going to go all the way. They don't call charge. They don't call a foul. There's no blood, no ambulance. And the ball's going to go over to the Lady Miners.
Yeah, I don't know what the referee was watching. That could have gone either way, and he just didn't make any call at all.
Well, that looked like a little dive up the middle in a football game.
Well, she had a player trailing behind her. There was no need to drive it into the basket, especially when you had 2 defenders there. All she had to do was just dish it off. They may have gotten a couple points out of it.
Well, she was definitely going coast to coast. You could tell just by the way she was running. There's Viola. Spinning off the glass, no good, and she's going to be fouled. So nobody's really scoring here, Marty. It's all coming off of the free throws.
Yeah, the only field shots that have been made is that one three-pointer by Machado, and everything else has been free throws. 5-4, 3:52 remaining in this first period.
Sarah Ballard getting ready to come in for the Bulldogs. And coming out will be Parks Powell.
Yeah, well, she's got 2 quick fouls on her. They got to get her out of there. They're going to need her down the stretch.
And that one's off the heel of the rim, so 2 misses by Viola. And the Bulldogs have the ball and come against the swarming defense of the Lady Miners.
I was just thinking the same thing, that they are swarming.
There's the pass deep down inside. Lady Miners really pushing the ball. Now it's over to Reeves. She's going to take it to the line. Little patented 6-foot shot, Reeves! Reeves is so deadly from that shot, Marty. She gets the ball, puts it one bounce into the key, and then she's firing. Down in low. Beautiful breakup by Stefani.
Good anticipation on where that pass was going, because Freitas was all alone underneath that underneath the basket.
Okay, here we're going to see Reeves now. She goes down. There's that nice little 6-footer she likes. She's going to be looking for that shot all night, Marty.
Yep. Stolen away.
There's DeVere. Got eyes in the back of her head. She saw that someone was going to pick her pocket. Pulls up. Oh, pass over to Davidson, who was coming around the outside.
Yeah, she was going one way and the pass was going the other, so it'll be a turnover. McMillan comes into the game for the Tracy Bulldogs. Full court press here, Joe.
Well, they've been stopping them, or harassing them, I should say. It's not really a solid press, but they're certainly not letting them have a free ride down the court.
Oh, that was a good... Boy, just
spun out. Oh, boy. She had 2 attempts. Freitas unable to make it land as DeVere gets the ball. Over to Stefani. Stefani at the three-point line. Looks to give it to Viola, and she does. Cross-court pass to DeVere. She'll bust through. Go baseline. Throw it up and DeVere for 2, going baseline on the Bulldogs. 9-4 now is the score. 2:10 remaining in the first period. A low-scoring defensive affair.
Take a look at this now. She goes baseline and just puts it up and off the glass right into the net.
Wrapped it right around Sarah Ballard, who just came in off the bench. So Sarah's got to get in step with the game, I think.
I don't know, see, how did they lose control of that? Well, there was a travel call, but she threw it out of bounds.
Into the game now is number 2, Christian Woodruff. So Christian not wearing her normal 22. She lost 20. I hope that doesn't mean she lost 20 points this game. Christian Woodruff, big-time player underneath the basket. If they get her unleashed and get a few passes down inside to her, it could make a big difference here in our 9-4 game.
Well, so far, the Tracy Lady Bulldogs are really struggling. Trying to get the ball into the key, get it down low, can't do that, and then the shots they are taking aren't even just spinning around the rim, so it's pretty tough for them to get any points here.
Machado now crosses the half-court line. She's going to fall down, lose the ball. Miners are all over it. Jump ball! Great hustle by Shauna Stefani. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Miners, so they'll take possession. Reeves to bring it out to DeVere. And you got to say one thing about this Lady Miner team, Marty. They're pretty exciting.
They are definitely doing that. They play a great defensive game.
So now here's Woodruff all the way over to DeVere. Woodruff now inside to Stefani. She'll put it up off the glass and score it. Shauna Stefani. They're just wrapping around those Bulldogs down on the baseline and throwing it up. There's Eubanks now.
He's going to call a foul on DeVere.
Well, she was on her like flypaper all the way down the court. Finally stole the ball.
That's only the second team foul on the Miners.
And that's incredible with that high pressure defense that they're imposing on them.
Yeah, there's going to be a foul called right there on Morgan Mitchell. She threw an elbow. Going to do it again to her.
So Freitas with the ball. Going against Stefani. Bounce in low to McMillan. Put it up, no good. Rebound, though, back to the Bulldogs. Put it up, no good.
They just can't
Reeves, outlet pass to Stefani. They're going to pass it off.
No, it's a travel call. No shot.
Okay.
Crowd doesn't like that, Gil.
No, it was a nice bounce pass to Mitchell. So they'll cue it all up and do it again as Freitas sets to bring it in. Comes into Machado. Plenty of harassment in the backcourt. Got to really make them work to bring it up as Mitchell's all over her.
I just can't believe how many shots around that basket.
And Woodruff going up high for the rebound against Sarah Ballard.
It's like McMillan got a foul called.
As Stefani comes out, Viola goes in. Ball's into Viola now. All the way to DeVere on the backdoor cut. Put it up. No good, but she's fouled. She's going to the line. Wow, what speed DeVere had after she dished the ball off and then immediately circled around.
Yeah, she did. Circled around the key and headed right to the basket, but got bumped with the shot.
And DeVere makes it 11-4 as Arabia gets set to come back in. They need somebody to run that offense for them.
Look at that thing roll around and in.
Yeah, that was 2 complete revolutions, I think. 13-4, 27 seconds remaining. Steal by Reeves. She's going to go all the way. Lay it up too hard, but she'll be fouled by McMillan. And early on here, I say the Bulldogs have been taken out of their game.
Yeah, they certainly have. I don't think they're used to this kind of pressure that they've seen maybe throughout the year. And they're just getting a beat on. They can't even get the ball up the court half the time.
Meanwhile, the Lady Miners are living on the line, extending it to a 10-point bulge right now. Reeves makes it 11. In the game comes Fleenor. Fleenor had a varsity career shot in the final shot against Del Oro, sending it into overtime.
Look at that, off the rim again.
Yeah, but punched out by Mitchell. They had 3 Lady Miners there. All they had to do was bring it down.
So they waved the basket off, and she's fouled, taking it into the key, and 8 seconds left to go. They can't buy anything tonight in this first period.
So Freitas set to bring it in with 8 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. 8.4. Ball comes into Machado. Machado doesn't realize how many little time she has. Now the ball's on the floor. Backs it up back into Machado, and they run out of time. You could tell that Machado didn't know what time it was. As soon as she came in, there was no sense of urgency whatsoever.
Well, I think there's a sense of urgency now. If your team's trailing by a score of 15-4 in the first period, it's you got to have a little sense of urgency right now.
So Nevada Union Lady Miners in their first playoff game of the year. A home game at that, and it's so important to get that home game, Marty, because in Division I, you only get one home game. Only the top 8 teams get a home game. They were at number 7. They slipped down to number 8. They had 2 big wins in the last week of the season to secure that 8 position, and now they're enjoying the benefits of that number 8. We'll do them later. He's good with it. Francis Cinto underwriting our game as well. Don't have time to get right to his verbiage, but Dave wouldn't want it any other way.
So we'll start the second period, and the Lady Bulldogs have got to get something going here, or they're going to be not enjoying a long bus ride home tonight.
So Lady Bulldogs looking to get something going here.
They're not taking high percentage shots at all.
Well, they can't get inside the basket to do that. As Arabia's shot goes wide, Lady Miners get the ball back. Fleenor on the outside. She's going to shoot. No good. Nobody there for the rebound. And Machado brings it up court. No pressure now by the Lady Miners to start the second period. Berlin wall right there. Caroline Reeves standing in their way as the pass goes to Mitchell. Now over to Flea. Can't complete the basket. Rebound to Gilbert. Machado now tries to penetrate. Denied. Picked up by Mitchell.
Well, that was just threw up a prayer there and got fouled.
That's okay, though, for Mitchell to pick up those fouls. Not that, she's expendable, but better to have her earn it at the line than give her that easy shot. Mitchell coming off the bench to make her contributions to the minor team. And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, good strategy right there.
Tontaine Gilbert, they call her T. This one goes off, so she misses both of them.
Got it back, put back by Freitas.
So that makes it 15-6 as Reeves brings the ball up now. Over to Fleenor. She'll fake. Now pass it out of bounds. She's trying to get it to Woodruff down in low. And getting set to come in now is DeVere, Stefani, and Davidson.
There's a reach-in foul by Mitchell.
A little bit of frustration on Mitchell's part right now. Okay, all three coming in right now. So out comes Mitchell, out comes Fleenor, out comes Woodruff. Mitchell not happy with her performance at all, but she did what she had to do, play tough defense. Davidson. Man, DeVere and Davidson both on you. That's like a swarm of gnats.
And they were hacking away, and they called it on Davidson. That's a Miners' 7th foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 1-1. So for a while there, the Miners were foul-free.
Well, it's a very aggressive form of defense. You got to expect that there's going to be some fouls called when you're that aggressive.
2 for Machado.
So Machado gets both of her free throws as DeVere brings up the ball. Over to Reeves. Reeves, little bunny hop, gets it, tips it back out to Stefani, no good. Very heads-up play by Reeves, getting her old rebound and then just tapping it out to Stefani there.
Yeah, and then looks like Freitas came over the top on Stefani, and so now she'll go to the line to shoot 1-1.
Allison Emery entering the ball game now gives Ashley Freitas a blow.
That's her 2nd foul.
As Stefani gives up, and nothing but net on that one. 16-8 here. 6:20 remaining in the second period. And that one is good as well.
That's her 6th point of the game.
So Miners back to the pressing defense as Davidson tips the ball away to DeVere. They got numbers off the leg though, and a great hustle play. Oh my goodness, great hustle play by Marlene McMillan.
And there's a foul called, and going to the line to shoot 2 will be Ceciline Arabia.
But that was all set up by Marlene McMillan, who was outnumbered 4-1, Marty.
Yeah.
Managed to tip that ball away, then fall on it, and then get it up to her teammate. Wow, some great defense of the Bulldogs as Arabia sinks her first free throw. And her second one. Now DeVere comes up. Lady Miners slow up the offense a little bit. Usually they're a pretty quick tempo team. Don't let them get you in the fast break. DeVere down to Stefani. They're going low. Goes around.
Going to be a travel call.
Yeah. Had her feet get all tangled up. Too many bodies down there. Gilbert with the ball. Just a little tiny pass to Machado. She's going to put it up from about 8 feet. No good. Rebound is Stefani. DeVere on the left-hand side. She's going to slow it up. All the way across court to Reeves. Reeves down the center of the lane. Put it up. Oh, not enough oomph on it.
Jump ball going to be called. It'll be Nevada Union ball.
Reeves cannot believe how wide open she was there right in the middle of the basket. Yep. I think she was anticipating some
contact. Yeah.
Right, some contact, and then when it didn't happen, she didn't put it up hard enough.
Right.
Reeves now. Going to try it again. Right over the middle. This time it's puts it right in. Caroline just loves that shot. That's bread and butter right there for her. Machado now calling some signals. Harassed by Davidson. Ball goes over to Arabia. Now back to Machado. Inside to T.
Travel call. Let's take a look at that basket by Reeves. She just drives hard into the paint. There she goes and takes it all the way in. And she's so tall, and nobody can get up there to block that shot. And it puts a nice finger roll into the net for 2 points.
Right. By the time she gets full extension, she's only a couple feet from that rim. 19-10 here. Second period action. Gil Dominguez along with the Big M in the house tonight for one night only. Lady Minor playoff basketball. M, thanks for coming in.
No problem.
You're the Iron Man, baby. 800 or 900 telecast over a 10-year period. Reeves now with the ball. Dribbles on the right-hand side. Oh, she's going to go all the way. Put it up. Oh, no score. Fouled as she went in.
Looks like Caroline Reeves has decided to take this game on all by herself, and every time she gets the ball and she has any kind of an opening at all, she just heads for the basket.
Foul by number 32, Tante Gilbert. They call her T. We'll call her Gilbert. I kind of like that name.
Yeah, right. I bet you do.
Reeves will make the first one, making it 20-10. Max Preps on their website had predicted a Lady Minor victory of 58-42. So far, they're proving to be right on track. As T takes the ball, goes in, and girls go flying like bowling pins down at Premier Lanes.
That'll be on Caroline, yes, for a block. So she'll shoot two.
So Tantane Gilbert goes to the line. Just a sophomore, 5'8", so they got a lot more mileage to get out of her for the Lady Bulldog team. She puts it up, rattles in for the point, 20-11.
Nice touch for those two.
Yeah, it's all in her legs. Here, bend her legs right there at the line. Get set. So now the Bulldogs doing a little pressing of their own.
Half-court violation. She took a step over and then a step back, and so Caroline shakes her head. But
Megan Machado on Caroline Reeves forcing the turnover with 4:32 remaining in a 20-12 ball game. A lot of the Minor faithful in the stands, in the house tonight, including boys basketball coaches and players. Principals, vice principals, they're all here. Mitchell now loses the handle. She'll have to hold it up. Gives it to DeVere. Down and low, all alone is Stefani, no good. She'd like to have that one back. Fast break now on the right-hand side. Laid up and in.
Went right by Caroline Reeves.
That's Marlene McMillan. Reeves now over to Viola. Oh, what a mugging underneath on Mitchell.
Let's take a look at that. There she is. She goes right by Caroline as Caroline's got 2 fouls on her, and she didn't want to take another one, so she just kind of stood in the way. And
let's hold up the rolling of that replay till we wipe to it. That way we can see a little bit more of it. Just a suggestion. Guys are doing a great job in there. Maverick King, Casey Dominguez taking care of all the duties inside the truck as Mitchell knocks it down after being mugged under the basket. 22-14 is the score as Arabia brings the ball up unharassed until she gets up by the top of the key, and then
there's a travel call again. That's her third call she's got tonight for traveling.
So Gilbert turns the ball over. Now here's DeVere. Game has slowed down quite a bit here in the second period. There's inside to Woodruff. That's the play I'm talking about, Marty. They get that ball down low to Woodruff. She's got the height, she's got the power to force her way in down there under the basket.
And then there was a foul right at the point of contact with the shot. And she'll go to the line and make it a possible three-point play. But before she does that, we'll have a timeout.
Right, not until Miguel Renillo calls a timeout here with 3:35 remaining. And the Lady Miners a 10-point lead. Wow, Marty.
Yeah, this is quite a defensive game being put on here by the Lady Miners tonight.
You know what would be a good game is the Lady Miners and the Lady Hillman.
Yeah, that could be a good game. The only trouble is they're not in the same division.
No, it's one of those fantasy games.
Games. Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, Woodruff goes to the line, sinks the basket and goes to the line as well. And she gets a three-point play. What an awesome weapon Christian Woodruff is off the bench. So Arabia brings the ball up now. She's pausing in front of DeVere. Harassed by DeVere to the point of losing the ball. Picked up by Reeves. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Miner. No.
Lady Bulldogs.
The Lady Bulldogs. So Bulldog ball. Oh, back door. Woodruff slams it shut, though, as DeVere picks up the garbage. And she brings it up now. Now she'll back off. Underneath to Woodruff again, but the foul's going to be on Ballard. And that'll send Woodruff to the line again. You know, you got a big girl like Woodruff, you're just going to get the ball down low into her.
Yeah, that's the strategy, and she'll take it to the hoop, and if she doesn't make the shot, she'll get the foul, and she gets to shoot two here.
Into the game is Emery. Out is Ballard. Ballard, a 6-footer, senior. Somebody's playing their final game of the season here tonight. Stick around to find out who. As McMillan drives the ball. Looked like she was going to go coast to coast. Instead, the ball gets stolen by Reeves, and they're going to call traveling Bulldog ball. But Reeves, stealing the ball from McMillan, sent McMillan flying in the air trying to dive for it. That couldn't feel very good.
Well, that could have been a foul on Caroline, as she was really attacking the ball, bumping into the player.
They're all attacking the ball. You better hang on to that ball with both hands. Of course, it's hard to dribble when you do that.
You can get called for...
There's T now, throwing up a shot partially blocked. Woodruff with the rebound, out to Reeves. There's DeVere on the fast break, going all the way up.
Nice block.
Big block.
But they're going to call a foul on it. Looked like they had the all ball. And
yeah.
That's exactly what the coach from the Lady Bulldogs is saying, and he's talking to the referee about it.
Well, she's saying that he got her on the body, but let's see a replay of that if we can. She got all ball with her hand. Might have got her body there.
Well, the referee wants no part of the coach. Let's see. Yeah, no, he didn't. I think the coach was right on that replay. It was all ball. Nice block.
Woodruff, DeVere, same thing all over again. Going to throw it up and score it and knock down Arabia in the process. No harm, no foul.
Looks like the defender had position, but no call.
T over on the right-hand side. She'll throw it up, score it, and is fouled. So Gilbert will go to the line. 29-16. 2:11 remaining. Action picking up a little bit more here now.
Well, one of the things I've noticed is that the Lady Miners are just too quick for the Lady Bulldogs. Breakaway with the passing and the double team blocking. It's they're just outclassing these Lady Bulldogs.
Well, it's pretty impressive.
Certainly is. 2:11 left to go in this first half, and they've got a 13-point lead.
At the half, we'll be taking a walk around the section playoffs. Let you know what's going on, who's who and what's what. Get you all caught up to date. As Reeves, another 6-footer in the lane, 31-16. Lady Miners getting set to bust this one wide open as Arabia tries to find the handle on the ball. Now it's over to Machado. Machado, bounce pass over to Gilbert. Gilbert tries to go up against Reeve and rakes her right upside front of the body. They call the foul on Reeves, but that was all Gilbert. That was all Gilbert right there, Marty.
Yeah.
Just taking the ball and raking it in front of her. Reeves was just standing there.
Well, that's all they can do, is because they can't get the ball into the into the paint or even close to the basket.
So 31-16. So Fleenor comes in. They call her the Flea. Ball off. Viola picks it up. DeVere wants to run. Will settle for a trot.
Well,
over to Mitchell.
She double dribbled, but
DeVere,
referee was right there watching it, didn't say a word.
There's Fleenor now, top of the key. Over to Viola. All the way across court. There's DeVere. She's going to put it up for three. No good. Rebound is Flea. And they're going to tie her up. Possession arrow this time in favor of the Miners, so they'll take it out with 29 seconds. Got a fresh shot clock going there. DeVere to bring it in. Out to Fleenor. She's going to hit for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Woodruff put it up, no good. So Woodruff in good position for the rebound as Parks Powell found the ball. Now there's Machado. Over to Freitas. Machado again, backs in, spins, loses the ball, throws it up, gets a prayer, no, not answered. Mitchell. Stolen from the backside, but it's going to be a foul by Parks Powell. So Parks Powell coming in for a mugging there.
Snuck up behind her and tried to go for the ball, but ended up bumping into her, so that took care of that.
As Mitchell goes to the line, sinks her first basket. Winner of this game will go on the road to Cosumnes River College on Saturday to face the #1 seeded Kennedy Cougars. So the good news is you win the game. The bad news
is you play Kennedy.
The #1 seed. Machado puts it in.
Two-pointer.
Pretty shot by Machado, left wide open on the left-hand side, about an 18-footer. There's Viola. No good. Rebound McMillan. McMillan harassed by Viola. Now it stops.
That ball was blocked.
There's Gilbert under the basket. Score it! There's DeVere now. Lady Miners are really running them into Woodruff. Put it in! Oh, that's Maria Viola. She's standing right next to Woodruff. And a big half-court shot by Machado ends the half. Lady Miners a 14-point lead, 35-21. Well, I don't think you can ask for more than that in the first half here. A lot of action. Lady Miners hanging on to a 14-point lead. And Marty, there you have 2 quarters of basketball left.
Yeah, well, if the NU Miners continue to play like they did this first half, this is going to be a blowout at the end, because it's all that the Lady Bulldogs can do to try to get any points on the board. They did pick up 4 real quick ones there at the end, but still they haven't been able to do anything all game, although they hung in there during that second period.
So while we got a break in the action, let's go ahead and remind everybody that tonight's exclusive telecast of Lady Miner playoff basketball being underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Rental manager Craig Arthur wants you to know that HBE Rentals is a full-service rental facility in Grass Valley with a large selection of tools and equipment that you need every day. HBE Rentals carries only the best from Caterpillar, John Deere, Bobcat, and Kubota. And, of course, they have everything you need from pressure washers to weeders, pruners, lifts, carpet cleaners, wall steamers, more things than you can do jobs in one day. It's all waiting for you at HBE Rentals, proud to be part of the Hanson Brothers Enterprises family.
And by Soft Answers, owner Dallas Wivholm specializes in software management, design, and consulting. That's why everyone says Dallas is the best friend your computer system has ever had. And Soft Answers is a proud to once again be a supporter of Nevada Union Sports and all the enjoyment and pride the Miners bring to our community. Dallas salutes the commitment to all of the NU players, their coaches, and their families, and he is proud to donate his time once again as the NU Miner freshman basketball coach.
Yeah, Dallas and Debbie are in the stands over there. I can see them across the way. And, of course, the Hills Flat Lumber Company. Time to get going and get organized with the help of Hills Flat. Right now at Hills Flat, they have a 5,000 square foot bag of Super Turf Builder and a 1-gallon spray bottles of Roundup, the ready-to-use herbicide that is biodegradable and will not hurt your surrounding vegetation. And don't forget their selection of bare root trees, Quick Fix grass seed, and Osmocote, the indoor-outdoor plant food. It's all at Hills Flat Lumber Company. So shop where the pros shop. Hills Flat Lumber Company in Grass Valley and in Colfax.
And by Grass Valley Glass, there's no need to let the winter chill drive up your heating costs when Grass Valley Glass is ready to come out to your home and give you a complete home inspection looking over your window needs. They offer the complete line of energy-efficient windows from Milgard with a lifetime warranty and can install them for you to save those heating costs. Shauna Marty and NU football coach Curtis Salwin specialize in everything glass, and they always love to support the NU Minor Sports Program.
And, of course, by Touchdown Productions, dedicated to bringing you only the best in local high school sports. Thanks for joining us as we continue in our 11th season of basketball playoffs on our Foothill network of stations. And remember to join us next time. We're going up to Colfax High School tomorrow night as the 2-time defending Division IV champions take on the Amador Buffaloes. So be sure to join Marty Mortensen and Paul Brown for second-round action. Colfax versus Amador coming up next on your NorCal game of the week. And guys, let's go ahead and call up those playoff grids, and we will just kind of go through everything with you. Starting off tonight's game, there's Nevada Union playing Tracy, and Kennedy is actually playing, I got that right here, and actually, no, I don't have it. There was some controversy as to who was going to play Kennedy.
I see.
That's why they have a TBA right there. But number 1 seed, you can probably bet that they're going to be there on Saturday.
I think so.
So let's go to the next one. Division III basketball now, girls. St. Mary's is playing El Dorado tonight. They beat their first opponent, Natomas, 106-35.
That's a blowout.
Meanwhile, Placer's playing Vanden, and the winner of that will play St. Mary's in the semifinals on February 27th.
That's no bargain.
Once again, the good news, bad news.
That's exactly right.
Division 4 girls basketball, we've got the Colfax Lady Falcons at home tonight against Linden. Colfax beat LeGrand 63-44 in their first game. They play tonight. Winner moves on to play most likely Christian Brothers on Wednesday over at Tokay High School. That's a game that we will carry if the Lady Falcons make it that far, because we'll be there watching the Colfax boys. Moving on to Division 5 basketball. Forest Lake Christian is playing Mountain Oaks. That's a 4-5 battle there, Marty. Anything can happen in that one.
Right.
And number 1 playing number 9, Bradshaw. They'll play at Galt on next Tuesday, and that's another possible game that we can pick up on Tuesday night. Going into the boys now. In Division 4, Bear River lost last night. We were there. Congratulations to them on their good season that they had, but they came up a little short. The only Division 4 boys team still in play for us is the Colfax Falcons, and they're seeded number 1. Taking on Amador tomorrow night. That's your next game on the NorCal Game of the Week. And
how can that be?
That can't be. That's going to be Christian Brothers.
Yeah, Christian Brothers there
playing San Juan in the second game down there. Amador beat Houston 77-63, so we got a little typo there. Let's move on to Division 5. Forest Lake Christian, boys and girls, still in it. 4 playing 5. That'll be tomorrow night. The winner will probably play Sierra Christian, and that's over at Galt High School. Both the boys and girls will play at Galt on Tuesday. If they do, we will be there on your Game of the Week to bring you that action. So there you have it. All around the foothill, you're up to date. And while we wait for the second action to begin, let's remind you that the NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten by the Beam Easy Living Center. Beam Center proud to introduce its new Beam HEPA whole house filtration system. In the past, you could only clean the air in one room at a time, but now with the new Beam HEPA system, you can clean the air in your entire home because it works with your existing heating and air conditioning system. Tested and proven in the field by the Department of Home Defense in their war against biological terror, the new Beam HEPA system is now affordable and available for everyday home use and is perfect for today's high living standards. See it on display at the Beam Easy Living Center, the name synonymous with clean air.
Nevada County Hearing Aid Center. What are the signs of a hearing loss? It often comes on gradually, like it did to the famous rock singer and musician Huey Lewis. At the Nevada County Hearing Aid Center, Alan Krosner offers a
good buddy.
A comprehensive hearing evaluation and carries the
Oticon. Yeah.
Delta hearing aid. Never before has a hearing device looked so good and had so much power. The Delta automatically analyzes and adjusts the sounds, and the Delta Oticon lets Huey Lewis continue to be the best he can be. It's all at the Nevada County Hearing Aid Center on Argall Way, providing professional service with integrity, honesty, and compassion.
And the good folks over at A to Z Ace Hardware and the A to Z Garden Center. Spring will just be around the corner, and the A to Z Garden Center is ready to help you have the prettiest yard in the neighborhood. You'd expect them to carry fertilizer, seed, and garden tools, but did you know that they can also help you design your outdoor living area as well? Dan Wheat specializes in irrigation design, and Master Gardener Christine Smith will help you decide which plants to grow best in our Nevada County red dirt. It's all free. Let Manager April Reese let you know why A to Z is the best place for you to shop for your garden supplies.
And by Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. At Francis Cinto and Graziano, they specialize in making your business grow. They are certified public accountants and business consultants all rolled into one. And now that tax season is here, it's time to make an appointment at either location in Auburn or Grass Valley. It's taxes made easy and business plans that hit their mark at Francis, Cinto, and Graziano, where they have an eye for your future.
And, of course, Touchdown Productions, the leader in sports television. Be sure to stick around with us after the game as Marty and I will pick the Nevada Union Lady Miner Player of the Game and give her a nice plaque, courtesy of Combi Trophy and awards for her efforts. So it's the Touchdown Player of the Game coming right up after the final whistle as third quarter action begins. And the Bulldogs start with an outside shot, Marty.
Yeah, three-pointer didn't go. They were able to save it, and then Caroline Reeves kicked the ball. So it'll be inbound once again by the Lady Bulldogs.
So not much confidence in the Bulldog game going down inside.
No, they're still unable to get. Now they tried it there, but there's a Reeves fell down, couldn't defend that.
Marlene McMillan picking it up and putting it in as Reeves gives over to Viola now. Now inside to Stefani. She's all alone under the basket. Puts it in for two. 37-23 to start the third quarter scoring as DeVere comes in. Creates her normal chaos. That's a good name for her, Chaos.
Chaos, exactly right. Now, Caroline stole it.
Nice bounce pass over to Stefani. There's 4 quick points in 45 seconds here in the fourth period. Lady Miners back to the pressing defense as DeVere harasses McMillan from the outside.
Oh, they stole it away again.
Yeah, Arabia tries to throw the ball off of DeVere's leg, and it didn't work. She got the ball, goes coast to coast, throws it up, no good. Now here's Machado.
They got two
bounce
on
pass
one.
to Arabia. Around Viola, but no good.
Oh,
Stefani.
they got a breakaway here.
Yeah, they do. Oh, loses the handle. Steps on the line.
Well, she had an easy 2 points.
She's laughing now.
Davison did. No, that was
Davidson.
That was Davison, right.
She's laughing. She knew she had a basket there. Just got a little too excited. There's Arabia.
Another three-pointer.
3 attempts, no good. DeVere goes down. Davidson off the front of the rim, no good. Reeves fights for the ball. Can't get it.
Stolen away.
Yeah, just picked her pocket right as she was going by her. Viola Stefani put it up, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. Freitas with the ball. Blocked, has to go into the back court now. Ball terminates the dribble. Have to get the ball up. Stefani comes in for it. And bodies are flying as Parks Powell injures her elbow, falling to the floor. Unbelievable. And Stefani comes out, and the enforcer, Woodruff, goes in. I call her the enforcer.
I would think so. She's enforcing the action there, no question about that.
Freitas, almost travel.
Oh, in and out, hard break.
Get the ball over to Arabia. They got to try something, anything to get a shot. There's all the way down to Stefani. Oh, she was too far under the basket. Rebound, though.
That was a foul. That was a frustration foul. She just missed that easy layup and reached in and grabbed it.
Yeah, oftentimes that happens. Major defensive pressure by the Lady Miners now is Freitas. Trying to get the ball up. Blocked by Reeves, right. Underneath, all around, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. That's several layups that the Lady Miners have missed, but there's the ball being stripped away. Bodies are on the floor again. Game continues. Somebody call a doctor. Machado.
This has turned into, I thought there was no This wasn't a contact sport here.
Girls basketball is all about the contact.
Oh, man.
You don't see that kind of contact in the boys' game.
That is one wild 3 minutes and 29 seconds.
39-23. Lady Miners in a Donnybrook with the Tracy Lady Bulldogs as we take a look at Coach John McDaniel as he huddles his players all around. Paige Carnahan out of uniform. Looks like a completely different person without her Lady Miner uniform on. Just getting ready for her knee surgery. She hurt it a couple games back when we were here. We wish her all the best as she gets ready for the upcoming volleyball season as well. Lady Miners going for their 7th straight section title. That would set an all-time new record, Marty, for Division I volleyball.
Yeah, that's quite a feat.
So now back to action. DeVere and Davidson, the two tornadoes. Reeves fakes, goes down baseline, puts it into Woodruff on a give and go, and she puts it up and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on number 23, Nicole Parks Powell. And Woodruff's going to go to the line, try to put the Lady Miners up by 18. 39-23. Woodruff sets, puts it up. Oh, rolls off the rim, no good.
Good hustle by Reeves, but she couldn't handle it. Crowd's calling for defense, Gil, but I don't think they look at that.
They get the defense too. The ball's still squirting away. DeVere's got to pick it up now. One bounce dribble by Ballard on the garbage. Here comes DeVere. She's going to stop over to Reeves.
Travel call on Reeves.
Yeah, she was already moving. There you see him on the floor. And a nice unselfish move there to get it over to Ballard. As Cassie Davidson puts one in off the glass, making it 41-25. Ballard spins around and she's going to get hacked by Christian Woodruff.
Right.
Sarah Ballard at the line. Shooting
3:44 remaining here in the third period. Winner advances into the second round. The loser hands in their uniform on Monday. Or actually, it would be tomorrow, Friday. You don't even get one last weekend with your uniform. Oh, DeVere and Ballard running into each other. Ballard checking to make sure all her teeth are still in her mouth. And she is feeling the pain of Becca DeVere, who is a whirling dervish on the defensive side. You know, you just don't want to get in their way.
No, I'm glad we're sitting here and not down on the court.
DeVere and Davidson are the heart and soul of this defense. Tenacious. They redefine the word. Eubanks now going against the dervish. There's Viola defending down in the corner as Arabia gets the ball. Arabia against DeVere.
Kick again by Reeves.
Can hardly get the ball away after DeVere gets on you. You might as well just hand it to her. Pass inside to McMillan. Broken up by Viola.
Look at that turnaround jumper by Machado.
Yeah, Machado looking for a prayer. Got it answered as Reeves goes in, misses, gets it, puts it up. So she misses on the front of the basket, puts it in on the side, 43-29. Machado now on our right. Bounce pass. Nice open look by Eubanks. It doesn't go, though. It does go.
That was McMillan with the cleanup.
43-31, excuse me. Reeves in deep to Woodruff. She's going to turn. She'll put it off the glass. No good. High bounce pass. Tipped over to Machado. Machado racing down the court. She's faster than Woodruff. Puts it off the glass. No good. Picked up by DeVere. DeVere penetrates two defenders. Comes all the way down. She'll bounce pass it over to Davidson. Put it up high off the glass.
Here's Reeves taking it in. Boy, she takes about 3 or 4 steps, puts it up off the iron, doesn't go, and then she gets her own rebound. And then that little fadeaway jumper, left-handed putback.
Yep, off the glass, put her right around her defender. As Davidson goes to the line, makes the score 44-31.
Now timeout being called as this game's getting out of control for the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, 8 playing 9 tonight. Nevada Union Lady Miners, the 8th seed. The Tracy Bulldogs, the number 9 seed. So we got player of the game coming up here, Marty. We got some candidates?
I certainly do. We've got Stefani and Reeves so far. I've been playing both exciting games tonight.
Yeah, and you really can't, the thing about DeVere and Davidson, they don't score a lot of points offensively, but they make it happen on the defensive side.
Do. Yeah, Becca DeVere is she's playing a whale of a ball game tonight too on defensive side. She's got 5 free throws and 1 field goal, so she's hanging in there.
We don't have the stats for steals, but there's been a lot of those tonight.
Oh, way too many to count.
You got steals? Turnovers. Brian Hamilton sitting next to us up here, high in the skybox. Actually, we're not high in the skybox. I lied. We're courtside. Right behind the Lady Miners. Between the Lady Miners and the scoring table.
Well, she came into the lane. They're going to give the ball to...
Yeah, there we are. There's the set of it. There's Hamilton right over here to my right. Marty to my left. All I need is a sandwich, and I'm good.
All right, little mayo.
Little basketball game. Lady Miners get the ball. Inside.
Oh, nice block.
Beautiful block by McMillan. Close that back door real quick. There's a three-pointer by Arabia. Fast break now. Stefani, bounce pass, tries to get it over to Davidson. No good. Stole the ball away. Ball's on the ground now. Picked up. Over Davidson. Puts it up high off the glass. No good.
Uh-oh, they've got a...
Oh, no. DeVere on the ground. Dragging her ankle. She doesn't want to stay down, that's for sure.
I didn't see what happened. She's in a lot of pain. She just wants to...
No, she wants to just get off the court. She's like a racehorse. Thank you. Guys are setting it up in the truck. We'll take a look and see what happened. There was a lot of fighting for the ball. This game has really turned physical right from the get-go. And let's go ahead and take a look now. They're scrambling for the ball.
Oh, she fell
runs
right
into her leg and rolled right over on top
ankle.
of it.
Right.
Let's take that back again, guys, and see that one more time here as DeVere was going for the ball. There we go right here. Now you see she's going to get the ball and she's going to roll right over on top of her ankle and twisted her leg down. And there she's just trying to get up, not able to make it. So it all depends on how much force and how much leverage that she met with resistance on that leg. It's hard to keep DeVere down, though. They can't even hold her down, Marty, to check her out.
Yeah, she wanted no part of that. She don't want to stay in this game.
She walks off the court under her own power.
Well, she's going to stay in the game. She's tough.
Unbelievable. And now away from the ball, they got a pushing foul on Megan Machado.
And it just hammered,
and I think
hammered DeVere.
I think they're going to have to really control the action in this game a little bit. It's getting a little bit wild. DeVere out to Reeves. Reeves dribble over to DeVere. DeVere floating around like a butterfly. No effects really from that ankle injury. Down inside. Gets away from Arabia. Now there's Reeves. She'll bounce pass, put it up high off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped in the air. Ball's going to go out of bounds.
We got bodies flying everywhere, Gil.
All game long.
I know.
Coming up the side is Machado now. She's triple teamed. Finally gets the ball away, though, to Eubanks. There's an outside shot that's not going to hit anything but the glass by Freitas. DeVere now with the ball. Bounce pass. Over to Stefani inside. No good. 35,000 layups missed tonight by the Lady Miners. This score would be 70-31 had they made those. Basket on the outside by Gilbert, no good.
Machado had a pushing foul.
How many layups have the Lady Miners not completed tonight?
There's been several of them.
In the game is Morgan Mitchell now. So we got Mitchell, Stefani, Woodruff, Davidson, and, of course, the invincible one, DeVere. Davidson all the way across to Mitchell. Mitchell over to DeVere. DeVere dribble over to Mitchell now. Tries to pass it in, blocked by Gilbert. Now throws the ball away to Freitas. Freitas bringing it the length of the court. She's going to go up against DeVere. Put it in! Ashley Freitas going the distance. Davidson now. Wild pass by DeVere. She throws one of her three-quarter court passes. And now Freitas, there's a nice shot by her. And clip your mic, guys. Thank you very much. Eubanks.
Crowd is calling for defense, Gil.
Stefani.
I don't think they need any more defense. There's a high off the glass.
So there's the end of the third period. They've closed the gap a little bit, but it's still 44-33 in favor of your Lady Miners.
There's Tom Fitzsimmons.
Yeah, there's the Tom Fitzsimmons shot right there. Been missing the Tom Fitzsimmons shot. He was telling me before we gave him a picture last night, he was saying, go Lady Miners.
He's quite a guy.
He wanted me to use that slimming down filter.
Right. I think we all could use that.
Hey, I just dropped 10 pounds since the first of the year.
Where did you drop him?
You know,
Probably on my stomach, I think.
a little bit here, a little bit there. No, ever since Casey moved out, we turned his room into an exercise room.
Oh, great.
And so go in there, spend an hour every day with the elliptical and the Bowflex and Fox News.
You're going to get yourself in shape, huh?
Yeah, feeling better every day. I can't believe I was carrying around that extra 10. Woodruff now with the ball as we start play here in the fourth period. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in somebody's season. Whose will it be? Stefani, three-pointer, no good, nothing but Nevada County air.
She just flipped her hand backwards and didn't get any leverage on. That's why it came up short.
Eubanks in the game now. Over to Gilbert. Gilbert tries to struggle through, flips it over to Eubanks again, throws the ball up. Big tussle between Reeves and Gilbert. No, that was Woodruff and Gilbert. Possession arrow going the way of the Bulldog. So we'll set it all up again. 44-33, 7:34 remaining. Intercepted. DeVere.
Once again, steals that ball.
Out to Reeves. Reeves back, no look pass to Woodruff. Put it up, no good. High rebound coming off the ball is Gilbert. She's battled right in front of Stefani. They're going to call the foul on Stefani, and she can't believe it. She had her arms up in the air, and Gilbert was just plowing into her.
Yeah, right.
Stefani not happy as she comes off the court. Eubanks now. Top of the key. Over to the right-hand side to Freitas. Freitas, she'll try penetrate against Davidson. Good luck on that. Here's Arabia. Now she goes against DeVere. DeVere kicks it out of bounds.
Kicked it with her bad leg.
Good leg, bad leg. She doesn't care.
No.
Bounce pass in now, trying to get it to Arabia.
Travel call on Reeves.
And now we've got another injury on the court away from the basket. I didn't see what happened.
Looks like she has a bad left knee already.
Right. As Kevin Ivey goes out there, trainer for the Miners. Physical trainer. Working alongside my daughter, Marissa Dominguez.
Yeah, nice article in the paper the other day, Gil.
Yeah, that was.
They haven't seen that. They ought to go take a look at it.
Yeah, nice article on Marissa and her 4 years of training as Dr. Curtis goes out there to take a look now, along with Kevin Ivey. I mean, what a blessing to have so many good doctors volunteer their time, not only here, but down at Bear River as well. Mm-hmm. The sideline is just packed with doctors. And a big round of applause for Stephanie Eubanks coming off the floor. She's got a big bandage on that knee playing with it, so it's been injured a little bit before, probably in a weakened state.
Yeah, I think so. And then she twisted it, looked like.
And then she's going against the Lady Miners.
And this is turning into a hospital ward here. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, three-pointer by Ashley Freitas, and that's exactly what the Bulldogs needed as they pull it within 8 now. Reeves puts the ball on the ground. Woodruff on the outside, back across the top of the key to DeVere. Now Reeves out in the corner. Across to Viola. Down inside to DeVere. There's Reeves. Shot clock at 12. She's going to penetrate and she's going to travel.
Travel call again.
So there's the knee of Stephanie Eubanks as Kevin Ivey continues to assess it. Ball comes into Gilbert. Gilbert's going to drive baseline, put it up, reverse layup, hit the bottom of the rim though, no good. Rebound DeVere, bodies tumbling. She comes out with the ball. Davidson on her right, Woodruff on her left, Reeves right in front of her, Viola over in the corner. Davidson looks for the open man, gives it to Reeves. Just past the three-point line. There's Viola down inside.
I think it was a push-off by Woodruff.
Well, the game getting tight now. Only an 8-point lead for the Lady Miners. They've had a much bigger lead than that. And the Bulldogs with the three-pointer last time down the court. 5:38 remaining. Tension is starting to build here in the Ally. First round of the playoffs. With the ball, Parks Powell.
Going to be a jump ball called. Good defense in there by Viola.
Parks Powell was just paralyzed there with the ball, had nowhere to go.
Well, she should have gotten rid of it earlier, but good defense by Viola.
Bulldogs starting to press. They break it by going to Reeves. Reeves out to Woodruff. Thinks about the shot but doesn't do it. Lady Miners playing tentative now. Woodruff not shooting. Reeves, the ball over to Viola. She'll shoot. No good. Woodruff's got to shoot that ball when she gets it down in low. Arabia now. Now there's Machado. Puts it up, no good. Rebound.
And it's put back.
Good by McCallum. McMillan. Woodruff now breaking the press all the way across court to Viola. Davidson. Now back to Viola, no good. Viola again, no good. Viola goes up and she'll be fouled. Lady Miners going cold here in the fourth period.
6-point game.
Not playing the same game that they were earlier. Viola goes, puts in the first one. She nudges the Lady Miners off of 44 where they've been for about a week and a half. (46-38) brings it back to an 8-point game. There's Freitas on the outside, guarded by Woodruff. Ball over to Machado. She's got Davidson on her. That can't be good. Machado goes left, goes right. Over to Freitas, puts it up, no good. Rebound though, slapped away by Reeves. Good hustle play, picked up by Machado. Goes baseline, no good. DeVere with the ball. Davidson, she's going to shoot. No good. Rebound, Woodruff, score it! Woodruff down low, getting the rebound, makes it a 10-point game again with 4 minutes remaining in the fourth period. Kristen Woodruff.
Yeah, it looks like the Lady Bulldogs were trying to make a game out of it there, cutting it within 6, and then 2 quick baskets by the Lady Miners, and now they got it back up to a 10-point game.
I don't know if they were making a game of it or the Lady Miners kind of took themselves out of their own game.
Well, it's hard to tell. The Lady Miners went a little cold with their shooting. Some errant passes. Back in the game is Stefani.
Steve Pilcher out on the floor talking to one of the officials. That's an unusual situation. Trying to get a clarification. Ralph Swenson, the superintendent of the high school, in attendance tonight, sitting up there with Marty and Kathy Matheson, NU principal, and his wife. Everybody in attendance here. The Simptons are over there. Rich and Rex and their new baby. I saw K1 here earlier. A whole host of the Nevada Union boys basketball players in attendance. Bob Rogers, Larry Peterson, retired volleyball coaches, sitting up there in the front row right next to Dallas and Debbie Wivholm. It's a who's who, Marty.
Boy, and you know them all.
We even got the Big M here.
Yeah, look out.
Nice crowd by the Tracy Bulldogs also. Large amount of supporters coming in. And I think we're just about ready to get back into action here, as bringing in the ball was Freitas, and she'll bring it to Machado. Machado going against Davidson. Davidson makes her terminate the dribble. Bounce pass. Davidson is all over it like white on rice.
Good defense by Davidson.
And now Davidson is down on the floor, a little shaken up. You know, you just can't throw your body on the floor like that as often as she does and expect it to not get a bruise. She bruised her hip right there. So DeVere the ball now, over to Reeves. Cross court.
Technical. I knew that was coming. He'd warned him several times during the game. That'll just about do it.
On the coach?
On the coach, yep. He was in his face with a...
So Miguel Granillo, and the referee's telling him to back up. Do not come on the court. Reeves set to shoot the technical, and she makes it as Granillo voices his objections. I think he was talking about the toe might have been inbounds on the inbound pass. And the Lady Bulldogs and their fans shaking their heads tonight. 3:40 remaining, they're down by 12. DeVere brings it up past half court. Yo-yo's up and down against Arabia. Now there's Reeves down the court, put it up, and it falls in! Caroline Reeves!
Caroline Reeves doing it all tonight.
Now there's Arabia. Goes around DeVere. DeVere not looking at...
Oh, nice finger rolling there. Arabia with the point.
Yeah, she went right around DeVere, who may have some effects from that ankle on the defensive side, but you can't see it on the offensive side. Viola now out to DeVere. Over to Reeves. Reeves, bounce. Kicks it out to Davidson. Davidson, three-point line, goes inside, hits it Viola. Way up high. No, that was Stefani. Then Viola with the rebound. Reeves with 2 seconds on the clock. No good. They'll get a fresh 30. The ball comes down, traveling.
Let's take a look at this as Reeves goes on up. She's been doing that all night. And it rolls around and in.
Yeah, just balanced right there on the rim for a second. Traveling is going to be called on the Bulldogs. 2:36 remaining, 12-point lead for the Lady Miners. They can smell the blood in the water now as DeVere brings the ball up. Refrigerator door is starting to close. The eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard. Rebound.
Somebody came over the top.
And they're going to call it on Stefani again, and she's going to foul out, I think. And very upset. Game of emotions here.
Shauna Stefani.
As she leaves the game.
10 points tonight.
Not happy with the officiating in her game tonight. She's been frustrated from the very first quarter. as the Bulldogs go on the attack now. They're into the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds of their season if they can't pull off a 12-point miracle. There's Arabia, up, no good. Rebound, though, is Machado. She's going to get it over to Freitas. Now there's Arabia again. Ball is going to go off the hands of Reeves for Bulldog ball. So here it is, Marty, 12-point lead, 2 minutes remaining in your season.
Yeah, this is going to come down to the wire here, but I think it's too little too late at this point in time.
In the ball, into Machado.
They're just throwing up wild shots.
Well, they got to be a little bit tired, fourth period. Legs and arms get tired. Not to mention the thin Nevada County air, if you're not used to it up here. Wide open is Mitchell underneath. She'll put it in, 54-40. Buck 43 remaining. Timeout is called.
That was a great pass. I didn't see who. I thought it was Reeves that threw it down court. I don't know if we have that on the replay to see who.
As all the girls come over to give a big hug to Shauna Stefani, who's still upset for fouling out. Lady Miners may not need her services, though. 54-40.
14, that's the biggest lead of the game. Ties the biggest lead of the game. And it's just about a done deal here, I think, Gil.
Right.
Who are you looking for?
I don't know who we're looking for. I'm looking for the player of the game, and it's let's see on that long pass right there. You're right.
Yeah,
it was Reeves.
Yeah.
Wide open.
Heads up play. She's done it all tonight.
Well, she's leading the team in scoring. That's for sure.
15 points for Caroline. That goes in.
Yeah. That was a very nice play by Machado going in.
2-on-1. Oh, stolen away.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised pass because standing right in her way was Parks Powell. Davidson tries to give chase now. There's a little 6-footer. That's going to go in by Freitas. So now they've closed it to 10 with 1:10 remaining. This game isn't over yet. The refrigerator door may be closing, but the Bulldogs are kicking it open. Reeves over to DeVere. Over to Davidson now on the outside. Davidson yo-yoing up and down. Want to take use of some of the clock. There's Mitchell. 9 seconds on the clock. She's going to drive in. There is Viola. Score it!
That'll just about do it.
Maria Viola with 41 seconds remaining and a 12-point lead. You can put this one in the bank, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady Miners are moving on to the second round against the Kennedy Cougars. The game will be on Saturday at Cosumnes River Junior College in Sacramento. Game time to be determined, but I heard that it might be at 1:30. .9 seconds remaining, and who are we going to pick, Marty?
Well, I'm been kind of partial to Stefani. She played her heart out tonight, but you make the call. You're in charge.
There's too many good choices.
Yeah.
So our player of the game is going to be number 33, Shauna Stefani. And Gary, you can bring him over here after the game's over. And we'll have an interview with Shauna.
Tracy's ball.
Last gas here for the Lady Bulldogs, and that one doesn't go. 10 seconds left. They're just going to let them play it out now. As Becca DeVere will let the clock just run out. Long pass down court off the glass. There's your final score, 56-44.
And the Lady Miners take the home court advantage and use it to the best of their ability and come out with a first-round victory and head to Cosumnes River College against the #1 seed Kennedy Cougars.
Hey, Gil,
on Saturday.
you got to hand it to Max Preps. They only missed it by 2 points on each side.
Wow.
They predicted a 58-42, and it was 56-44. So that's not a bad projection.
Well, they just put all the numbers in there and crunch them all down. So as Shauna Stefani makes her way over to our broadcast position, we'll get the microphone here for her. And Shauna, congratulations. You've been selected as our touchdown player of the game.
Well, thank you.
Pretty emotional game, pretty physical game out there.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. I mean, the refs were calling some stuff, but they're missing some stuff too. So.
Well, I know they were on you early with the fouls, and a lot of them I know you didn't agree with. One in particular, I remember you were just guarding. It was Gilbert down here on the side, and you had your arms up in the air, and she just ran into you.
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna call those. I got frustrated. He'd been on me the whole night, though, so I understand, you know.
Well, he was on you all night, and then ultimately when you found out it was an emotional release for you, you weren't very happy.
Yeah.
The little tears there.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Lady Miners are ahead by 10 points. That had to give you a little bit of comfort there that it wasn't a pressure situation.
Yeah, they pulled it out. I was happy. After I got over it, it's okay, though. I'm glad we won. We deserved it.
Well, big game. How many points did she have, Marty?
We had her down for 10 before she was taken out in the with about 2 minutes to go in the game.
So unofficially 10 points for you. Lady Miners winning the home game here. How big is that for you guys?
That's really big, like, considering, like, all the people that we lost last year, like, it's just good. I mean, it feels good. I mean, we're going Saturday. Play number 1 seed, I think.
You're playing the number 1 seed, Kennedy Cougars.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, they have to win tonight as well, but you would think that being the number 1 seed, playing number 16, that they would be able to take care of business.
Yeah, but anything can happen, though.
Right. Now, you played Kennedy one other time earlier this season.
Yeah.
So what do you know about them?
We were up 9-0, I think, first quarter. So, I mean, I know we can hang with them. Just, I think that we got too big-headed and let them get into our heads, and then we just kind of stopped. So, I think we'll put up a good match.
Now, during that game, you didn't have the services of Christian Woodruff yet, and you barely had Caroline Reeds.
I think those will be 2 big factors in our next game, definitely.
I think Christian Woodruff coming off the bench as that 6th man, the 6th girl, really adds a lot to the offense.
Yes, definitely. Especially down low, those rebounds and getting those putbacks, They got another thing coming.
I got a quick question for you. I noticed that Christian Woodruff changed her number 22 to 2, and are you going to change your number from 33 to 3?
I don't know. No, I think I'll keep mine.
Yeah, then she'd have to be Fleenor.
I don't think Hayden would like that very much.
Right.
So we got the grid here now. Kennedy is playing Golden Valley tonight, the number 16 seed.
Yeah.
Okay, they have made up the times. And that's my bad for not going out to the website today. So you guys play at 1:30. It'll be probably Kennedy. And I know there's a good feeling about that because nobody wanted to go to Galt this year.
Yeah, it's like our graveyard. I'm glad we are not going back there.
Maybe a different place to play will produce
new season, new game, new place. It's a good feeling.
Now, what did we talked to John earlier? But what did John say to you in the pregame meeting?
He was just saying to block out all the distraction that everyone else has said, like, oh, they have the same amount of steals, same like statistics, and just to go out there and play our game and run the ball and just play our defense, and we did, and it showed tonight.
Well, you guys did do that a lot.
Right.
In the first couple periods. It seemed like in the 4th period, though, you guys kind of got away from your game.
Yeah, it got kind of rough out there, and I think none of us wanted to get hurt. It kind of seemed like, but yeah, I understand.
Well, there was some injuries, though.
Yeah, yes, the Becca,
Yeah, we watched that on the replay, and her leg got rolled up on.
Yeah.
So, and then Davidson over here tumbling to the floor. I mean, it's hard to keep those guys off the floor because they're so tenacious every single time.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, listen, congratulations, Shauna, on being named the Touchdown Production Player of the Game. You'll receive a plaque just like this from Combi Trophy. You go down there and pick that up, and here's your certificate to remind you to give them a call. Got their address and everything, phone number on the back, and they'll give you a call, let you know when it's ready.
Okay.
And you can hang it on your wall and remember tonight's foul out forever.
Well, thank you so much.
All righty.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, and we'll see you on Saturday down at Cosumnes River College.
Are you guys coming?
Come on.
Yeah.
Are we the leader in sports
Definitely.
television or what?
Yes.
All righty.
Thank you.
We'll see you there.
Congratulations.
Shauna Stefani, number 33, our touchdown production player of the game, as she gets a big round of applause from her fans as she leaves the broadcast position. And, what a nice girl.
And very nice, great personality, and she played a whale of a ball game tonight.
So this one's in the books. They've already turned off the scoreboard.
Well, I have it written down, Gills, 56-44.
That's
final
good
score.
because my memory was very, very short. So while we get ready to wrap up here and pack it all up, get ready for Colfax tomorrow, we'll let you know that tonight's television broadcast has been underwritten by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you another great Lady Minor playoff basketball season.
And by Soft Answers, Debbie and Dallas Wivholm congratulate their son John and all the NU Miners on a fun season of basketball.
And by the Hills Flat Lumber Company, Ed, Sandy, Jeff, Kennan, Jason Pardini, along with Dave Cuddy, are all proud to be part of the NorCal Game of the Week.
Grass Valley Glass, Shauna Marty and NU football coach Curtis Salwin say,
Ooh, ah, you wish you were a Miner.
Right.
Beam Easy Living Center, everyone at the Beam Center congratulates the Lady Miners on their playoff season. And the Nevada County Hearing Aid Center, Alan Krosner, now proud to be part of all the accomplishments. He's proud of all the accomplishments of our local teams.
A to Z Hardware and A to Z Garden Center, Dan Wheat and Dan Jr. and April Reese love their NU sports.
And, of course, Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP, Greg Francis, Dave Cinto, George Graziano, and, of course, our own Diane Case, our caseworker. Happy to bring you Lady Minor basketball into your homes each and every week. And, of course, Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade plus one of local sports television. Gil Dominguez along with the Big M tonight, putting in extra duty for 3 days in a row. Tomorrow's four. Saturday will be 5. Man, I'm telling you.
You'll get my invoice. Don't worry.
I'm looking forward to the Lord's Day.
All right.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as our road to Arco Arena continues as we make a stop up at the pilgrimage of the Colfax Falcons. They're the 2-time defending champion in Division IV basketball, and they're the number 1 seed to boot. They're going to be taking on the number 8 seed Amador Buffaloes in second round CIF Sac-Joaquin Section action. The winner advances to the semifinals, and so then they'll be 1 game away from Arco Arena. So remember, it's Colfax versus Amador as we continue the tradition of high school sports television. Your executive producer is Gilbert M. Dominguez. Oh, that's me, huh?
Yeah, right. Director for tonight's game, doing a nice job in the truck, is Maverick King.
Titles and replay handled by Casey Dominguez tonight.
Welcome back, Casey. Your announcer for tonight's game, Gil Dominguez, along with Marty Mortensen.
That's right, the Big M on the floor. Camera operators, Miles Everett, Sean Kashevsky, and Gary Feisey. Like icy.
Office manager and official photographer, Lynn Dominguez.
Yeah, she's a
published photographer.
Yeah, in the union now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Technical engineer, Paula Mikalski. See, Paul's not here. I can get that name right.
Yeah, right.
Remote facilities, courtesy of the Commander 2. Commander 2 Maintenance, the work of Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Game of the Week Award, Combi Trophy and Awards in Bear River. Touchdown Sportswear, DK in Stitches. Kent was in the house tonight. Touchdown Accounting, Francis Cinto and Graziano. Of course, we're Touchdown Productions. There's the address. There's the phone number, website, email. Get in touch with us. Tell us how you like the telecast. Always looking to make it better for you. So this one's in the books. Lady Miners advance in the playoffs 56-44. For the entire crew, I'm Gil Dominguez reminding you you've been watching exclusive Lady Miner basketball action right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.